So I came across this on Facebook and I just thought to myself, now it's had something like 214,000 views, right? And it's from the Facebook page of the News and Star / the Cumberland News, okay? And it shows footage of what we later discover is a subcontracted Amazon driver. So, straight off the bat, there's something to take into consideration. Amazon, it's not always their own drivers. And in many instances, apparently, they subcontract to third parties, which, well, I didn't actually know about, and I don't know if that's a good thing at all. Because when I look at this video, which I'll play in a moment, stopping occasionally for comment, I just think this is all wrong. I really, really do. And while in this article, and let me read you maybe this first, it says no law has been broken. I have a few thoughts on this. So, and it could be worded better, of course. So an elderly woman was left feeling distressed last weekend after a man delivering for Amazon asked for money after helping her carry a parcel into her home. So the Cockermouth resident, aged 81, was alone in her property at the time and was taking in a parcel for her daughter. She needed the assistance of the delivery driver to carry the parcel into the hallway, and footage from her doorbell camera shows the man asking for money on his way out the door or out of the home. Journalism. I'm guessing money. So her daughter, Sarah Potter, told the News and Star that the incident made me feel anxious, really anxious for her. So Mrs. Potter, 45, who lives near Cockermouth, said, "My mum's only 5'0" and she's in her 80s. He just said to her, 'Give me £5. He spots that she's got money on the console table in the hallway, and he starts asking for it. He's in my mum's house and she's on her own. She feels pretty distressed about it. Goes on to say Mrs. Potter contacted the online retail giant to complain about the incident, which occurred apparently on Saturday, November the 29th. She said, they say, get this, they're taking it seriously. However, they also said, because of data protection privacy laws, think about this, they can't let me know the outcome. I struggle with that, because when I see this video, that's vastly unprofessional behaviour, and I would argue a sackable offence. No two doubts about it. Anyway, it goes on to say the two men were carrying out deliveries in an unmarked white van and believed to have been working for one of the providers subcontracted by Amazon. A spokesperson for Amazon UK said drivers are independently contracted by delivery service providers. When asked if there is a vetting process for delivery drivers at Amazon, the spokesperson said, "We have very high standards for the delivery partners we work with and how they serve customers." I just call bullshit on this because, you see the video and don't get me wrong, I have had experience in the past with Amazon drivers who I absolutely could say nothing but praise. Yeah, and that could be said for many delivery companies, all the rest of it. I say fair play to most of them, absolutely. But there's been a couple where I've went, really? I mean, whether try to look behind you, etc., when you're, and having hoods on, etc., that's not good either. And if people can counter that and say, but if it's raining, no, I'm sorry, I still want to see your mugshot, if you're coming to my door, yeah. They said, "We are taking this matter seriously and are investigating. We have reached out to the customer to make this right." Mrs. Potter was frustrated to learn that the two gentlemen were back on her parents' street on Thursday. While the delivery driver has not broken the law by asking for money, I would beg to differ. I would say there's something morally wrong about that, but Mrs. Potter said with delivery drivers, and there's an element of trust. Yeah, I would agree with that. And watching the video of the exchange in her mum's home made me feel really horrible. Now, you could counter all this because somebody's going to say it, Why have you got your dear sweet old 81-year-old mother taking your deliveries? Yeah, I get it. But under fair use, stopped occasionally. Let me grab the speaker a bit, bring it a bit closer, and play this.
Yeah.
Give me 5 pounds, please. 5 pounds for drink, please.
I'm thinking Eastern European. I'm thinking that. In no way am I, skilled in this, but I'm thinking Eastern European, possibly Romanian. I don't know. I really don't know. And it doesn't help with the hoodie on either. And you've got to question why. Why? The hoodie.
No, I'm sorry, I'm going.
Yeah, we speak for.
That's for somebody else.
You know what I mean? I mean, somebody turns up in a bloody unmarked van in a hoodie, going to your, I struggle with that. I truly do. And while they say there's no bloody law being broken, I'd still be advising the daughter to get in touch with the police with that of that video. Because at the very least, I would argue that tossback, whoever they are, should be sacked. I've seen some delivery drivers do some superb things for customers, for those, I've seen it, large parcels, and they've gone that extra mile. And it shouldn't be expected, because the deal is they deliver it to your door. Yeah, you open the door, they hand you a parcel. Some of them go out their way, and, Amazon's one of note where, and other companies where, is there a wee safe place if you're going to be out, that blah, blah, blah. I don't envy anybody in these jobs. It's totally thankless. About God knows how many deliveries in a day. They're against the clock and risking their license every single day. I get all that. But let's once more. Come on. Seriously.
Yeah.
Give me 5 pounds, please.
Give me £5, please. What fucking thuggery is that? I'm sorry.
5 pounds for drink, please.
No, I'm sorry, I'm going.
Yeah, we speak for.
That's for somebody else.
Yeah, I reckon Amazon should be making a lot more effort on this. Definitely. That's a disgrace. Anyway, your thoughts, and I'll speak to you soon.